Hey there, sign of Pisces. Hope you guys are doing good. Today, whenever you watch this, this is for the month of April. It is for the month of April 2025. And we're going to pull a Celtic Cross. So let's get into this, opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels. Always that the message is for your Most High, and if you would like a private reading, that information is in the description box below. So let's get your message. You have all over me. General reading, so the lovers can be a crossroads, just a crossroads, a decision, or it can represent somebody that's coming into your life experience. Ooh, I see financial gain for you all. An issue in the heart space. What is that? You have the Two of Cups and the Lovers in your read. And a World card with a girl with a shiny bikini. You like her bikini? Okay, 2 for the outcome. 1, 2, goodness. So you have something in common with Cancer. That was the exact card that came out for their first card outcome, and yours has choice. Theirs was about choice. This 2 of Cups can be about choices. I know I'm bouncing around, okay, but 2 of Cups in the goal and destiny, and the outcome being the 2 of Pentacles and the Tower, means you have a huge decision to make, one that's going to cause ripples. That's a nice way of putting it. Ripples. Decision. So this reading is choice. Is about your choice. Okay, lovers. I'm going to pull from the Waite Newman to get some clarifying on these cards. So the Ace of Pentacles is a big new opportunity, usually a path that you can walk down. Of course, it would be the start of something or the beginning of this portal. So it's something to do with your finances. And then I see your finances, something ends up going really well. Your reward for your effort, with the 9 of Pentacles being in the current issue. So for some of you all that relate to this being a relationship read, then it's about your independence and self-reliance. And then along comes the vibrational match for what that is to you, or what that means to you, what that looks like to you. And so, yeah. And it can be one area in your life too. This can be some area where you have succeeded doing something all on your own, just yourself. Nobody else was doing it with you or for you. So the challenge is the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Okay. Challenge here also is the 5 of Cups, I would say, because that's a challenging card to get in the heart of the matter in any, spread that I do. So there's your Ace of Pentacles here, recent past. Let's see what this was about. What was the Ace of Pentacles about for Pisces? Something uncovered. Something uncovered. You could even be exploring some really deep emotions regarding a new path, or even considering a new path for your career or how you make your money. I mean, this could have to do something very professional. King of Swords, professional, or I don't know, government, or federal, or something like that. Tell me more. What did the moon reveal? What did the moon reveal? The news that you're still waiting on. Okay. News you could be waiting on. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what it is. I was about to say, but I'm not going to do that because I also have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. And that is when we're waiting on some news. So that's the challenge. It was the challenge here in the recent past. It's news that gives you, it gives you quite an increase here when it comes in. So you're waiting on news, quite literally waiting on news. This is, I want to look at, because we know what the Nine of Pentacles is. I can get clarifying on it, but we know that means big finances. Big time finances. Reward for your efforts paying off. It can also represent a win or inheritance. It doesn't always have to be something that you worked your butt off for. But let's say you're going to be feeling good and comfortable with your finances. So I might pull from the 108 deck for that. I think you do get your news, guys, because you wouldn't have so many big choices. There may be a choice that ends up, look, another Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. There, and I'm looking up at this top row as I'm saying this to you, so I'm going to put this up here because I just think, I think that's exactly what it is that there's going to be an opportunity that's really big that comes in. And whether this opportunity is a relationship, but maybe putting the two of you together, there's more stability, there's of course better finances, I don't know, working as a harmony, in harmony. Now, for a lot of you all though, this is exactly what it looks like a big financial choice, an opportunity, a decision. And it may require you to move or dismantle something in your life. Or it might just be that has happened because of this choice coming about. So it doesn't have to be big. No, it doesn't have to be something bad. It is something big. Let me reword that. It is big. And it is disruptive. But sometimes things in our life are disruptive in the best way possible. Like when something is disrupting the status quo, but you were not enjoying the status quo, then you may want the disruption. To disrupt is to disturb what is, right? Something like that. Close to that. So this is going to disrupt or move about the things that were. That's why I think the news comes in, because you have the Knight of Pentacles here. The future energy, which means it is the offer. It's an offer. It's solid. It's steady. Very much so related to financial dependability. If it's person, honesty, success here, especially like in the material realm, success. So I want to find out what's going on with your heart. Innocence. I'm looking at the deer here in the background of the Lover's card. This is interesting that's coming out to me as I'm asking why do we have the Five of Cups on our heart space. It's because there is some innocence being affected by sadness or things that have gone on in your life that are maybe even out of your hands, out of your control. Whether it's family conflict, or I almost see this as a child, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a child. There's just something about innocence. You have the Magician underneath that. That's a lot of major arcana energy. All right, so that could definitely make a person sad. Something that might be disappointing. Tell me about the Five of Cups here. More for Pisces, please. More for Pisces. Ten of Swords in the reverse. It's like when we have to pick up from the bottom, like we have to start all over. And it's creation, the Waite Newman card. It's because it is a rebirth, but it's after something that was really painful to go through. I'm just hearing uprooted. Whether that means uprooted, like displaced from a job, or uprooted, the family having to move. I don't know. There's something. It might be associated with the heart space of feeling really disappointed that something didn't work out, but sad, but at the same time really ready to create. This card is the best card in that deck, and it means this divine creation, the White Newman. So we often create from those spaces, though, don't we? Yeah. And the goal of this card is to power through it. No matter what, power through it, because you can. Because you have something lovely to create, really. Let's see what else. Okay, so I have the world for how you are feeling. I would say you could feel pretty expansive with that. Like a new chapter is on its way. Some of you all could be really feeling like travel is going to be part of your plans, or really wanting to travel. It could be a new chapter for you in your life, such as the birth of a child or something like that too. The world it's something big normally. Something big, a new big chapter. Tell me about the world, and the fixed signs are associated with it. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. Oop. Queen of Wands in the reverse. I think say we're a little hesitant. Because, like I said, something's going to change the status quo. I think we may be a little hesitant, holding back a little bit with the Queen of Wands. Oh, it's part of strategy. Okay, that's fine. The Two of Cups, Six of Pentacles on the bottom. It's part of strategy, so I think it's fine. We have heavy Aries energy, both of these cards being Aries. So the Emperor doesn't really make a move unless it's strategically sound to make a move. Okay, they've been in a lot of a lot of battles. They've won a lot, and they're simply not going to take a risk when the risk isn't absolutely necessary at the moment. And that's kind of what I'm getting from this. So whatever this completion has to, this new chapter has to do, it is actually fairly big, because it will involve you jumping into the Emperor energy to decide when I should take a risk, when I should go all in, when maybe should I look elsewhere, or put myself as available for another job, another partner, whatever it is. Yeah, you could be holding back because of quite simply, the Emperor is going to strike when needed. It's going to, you're going to do something that is, I just think it's going to be, what's that word? Of course, I can't think of it because it's like a wartime word. It's like when you're talking, you can put it in the comments if you can figure it out. It's like when somebody has a strategy and they pull it off, and it's all, it was all good strategy. It's just a word to describe that. It's not tactics, but it's something kind of like that. Okay, then, interesting. We have this King of Cups looking at the Lovers. So, this person has showed up in your reading before, recently, actually. It is a person in the environment, or that maybe you don't realize is in the environment, in your energy somehow, looking at you, observing. Obviously, they can see something in you. They see or feel a heart resonance with you. It can be an older individual that to you may be a mentor also, a very kind, loving person. Tell me about the King of Cups and who this is. It can be a love interest too. It's somebody who sees the solution. Okay, they're like coming across as master number 33. This is a person that holds a key. They hold a key. They're going to hold the key to some kind of information that is going to make you not worry so much, or get you out of your headspace. I mean, because sometimes we are worried about the things that are real and necessary for us to think about, right? And so this person holds some kind of key. What's the key that he holds? What is the key that the King of Cups holds? Okay. Put it on the floor. Oh, it's the key to your success. Like, seriously? That when I see the Six of Pentacles, anything in it was sideways. Anything that's sideways is in transition. And the Six of Pentacles is your success. So, key to your success, this could be somebody that you end up working with in some way. Or for, this can also be an advisor for your success to see where you could be placed. So it could be a career counselor or an advisor. Could have something to do with your money. I don't know if this is a counselor of love. You know what I mean? So it can also be that this person is looking at admiration and would like to gift you things. And these gifts can also be part of the solution here to some sort of worry that you have. Okay, interesting, interesting. Can you tell me about the news that is the challenge? The news? What is this news that we're waiting on? King of Pentacles. Whoa. Oh. And freedom. Eight of Swords in the reverse is freedom. The news or the information, the news that you're waiting on has to do with taking care of the family, especially financially. There can be, for some of the people that resonate with this being a love reading, it's a person who would wish to be in that role, like in a family dynamic with you, where everybody has a certain role, but their role would be mainly for financial, and a male or woman. Like, there's just some people that take on more of one role, and of course it's going to be equal, though it will be reciprocal. There's money is not the only energy out there that we can exchange in relationships, you know. So, but this person here would like to be that. It's like that's the bridge. It's the bridge here. That can be a really wonderful boss, somebody very good with money. Can be that you're your own boss, bringing in some money. But what it is going to offer is freedom. More freedom and more not having to worry so much. Oh, I have the Inventor. Oh, and I have Phoenix on the bottom. The Rising Phoenix. Okay, so the Inventor, beautiful. Innovation, imagination, creative, gadgets, technology, groundbreaking developments, okay to fail, do it again and again, setting trends, the modern era. What are you coming up with? 369? What are you coming up with? So the news that's coming is going to make you feel really good and stable and secure for yourself and, I would say, family and others, or yourself and others. All right. Two of Cups, goal and destiny, which is a partnership. It is a real love partnership. There's harmony. There's love. There's a love. Tell me more about Two of Cups. Goal and destiny. The Four of Wands. Wow. Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. Is that when these energies come together for you, they'll lead to marriage or a very strong commitment. It could be something with work tied into soul purpose, your life's work. It's going to lead to you celebrating and getting recognized, it feels like, too, for some sort of work that's paid off, that ends up paying off big time. So there is some sort of very significant partnership. See, they're also saying the Black Newman is representing the Tower here, and the Black Newman means destruction. So there's something good, great, awesome coming in that you're manifesting before somebody else that's involved in the picture, and in a situation that I think you would rather see changed. If something comes down, something gets taken down. I'm going to put that here because something gets taken down. And I think it's because you get an unexpected offer of some sort and decide to accept it. Prince of Pentacle or the Knight of Pentacle. The Knight of Cups is coming out for real. And look what it leads to. New work. Letting go of the past. Having things, at least to you being able to practice your mastery level skills here. This is like when you're able to start building and saving with 8 of Pentacles. His work's going really good. Plus the 1 Pentacle is 9 of Pentacles. And that's where we get that then. And what's when we're finally able to release the past loss, past sadness, past heartache. You're going to get an unexpected offer, opportunity. Knight of Cups. You won't see it coming. You maybe have seen it in your dreams when it comes around. I mean, it's going to be that. That's how good the Knight of Cups usually is. Dreamy. Tell me about the Star. Justice. Wow. Look at those swords. You see those swords? There's 2. Wow. Nothing. Okay, I think with this combination, there's nothing, no one and no thing that can get in the way of you receiving what good karma has bought you. And that's true. That feels really true to me with this. Nothing and no one is going to be able to get in the way of your reward. And your reward is going to be big. You need to hold fast that that's true. Hold it in your heart. And know that the scales always do get balanced. But there's something... Because I see the star, they always picture her kind of giving to the earth, giving back. Sometimes she has one pot where she's filling up, and the other one she's the water pitcher, right? But she's always giving, she's always nourishing the earth. She's always thinking of others, humanitarian, unique, outside of the box, really, because of that. For some of you all, this is really strong indication of government position, something to do with that. I think you're going to be put in the spotlight somehow in your life. You are, because you're going to know that something is just for you, balanced just for you, and that your truth that you deserve this new chapter is here, and that you will receive this new chapter. Oh, I love it. I love it. Look at all these majors. The Justice and the Emperor came out side by side. I don't know if you have a Libra or Aries. Like side by side, like a mom and dad, or like a, I don't know, some kind of duo. It may be talking about somebody in like authority, a very powerful friend, powerful ally. All right, the choice, the decision. 2 of Pentacles ushers in change. Whoa, that's a little bit too many. Page of Swords. There's the information, the news that you need. Getting the news or information that you need to make a choice, to make a decision. Let's get one more. Just don't want like a big glob of them, please. King of Wands in the reverse. And the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm like I said, listen, this is that difficult conversation that you're going to have with somebody. When you say, look, it's just not working out, let's not pretend like it is. Let's bring in the Tower. Let's bring in the Black Newman energy here. I think this is something that you do. And then it's like total independence or freedom financially. 9 of Pentacles twice in your reading. And then the 8 of Pentacles. 989 might be a significant number to you right now. But it is significant here because you're letting go what's not working. And you're going to be letting it come down. And I think you'll be having a difficult conversation about that. Because That's usually what the Page of Swords can be. It can be news, yes, for you to make this decision, but then you're going to have to give news to somebody else, right? And I do see them getting kind of upset, King of Cups in the reverse, not being able to handle their emotions very well. All right, let's get a few more 108, and then I'll pull an angel number message, and then we'll wrap it up. Consider liking the video if you liked it, and do subscribe if you haven't already. So you can come back and get some more readings. Oh, and very likely, seriously, and then that. Okay. Beautiful. I have very likely. All right, your reading is out of the park. It's out of the park. Airplane, curtain call, very likely, and the baby. The baby is talking about the cardinal signs, the beginning of something. So it's the beginning of a new phase. And, oh my gosh, there it is. It says innocent. I knew I was picking up innocent somehow. Okay, sorry. Just going to connect the dots. Needy, warmth, purity, a new phase, birth of a child maybe. For some. Not everybody. But airplane, to rise above innocence. Why is that kind of... I'm going to pull a card for innocence because there's a reason why it's coming into my mind. Airplane, travel... Oh, well, I mean, shit. Maybe it has to do with the Justice and the Emperor card. I don't know. Maybe you're innocent of something. So, and that's why that's coming out. I don't know. Travel, long distance, speed, overcome, to rise up, freedom, breaking free. Curtain call, fame, recognition, applause, spotlight, and then this is all very likely that this is going to occur. We'll use the Kipper deck. Why does the word innocence come into my mind so much in this reading? Spirit. Sudden wealth. Sudden wealth. That's why. Okay. It's because it's something you deserved that energetically you were held back from. So you're energetically held back by some sort of force that was unjust. And Spirit is correcting this, is fixing this. You're going to have a lot of wealth, like literally all of a sudden. Sudden wealth. 777. Innocence. It's because something that happened, a spiritual attack more than likely, was stopping us from getting this like big inheritance, divine inheritance, energy inheritance, what we deserve more here. A lot. I mean, a lot. Yeah, it's so the innocence might be tied to kind-hearted, open-minded, kind-hearted, and your goal is to leave this world better than you found it. I'm kind-hearted. Beautiful. And ascending. I'm independent. 17. Talking about the quality of work you do when you're able to do it alone. Like this could be the entrepreneur card. 333. Wow. You're being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truth and be a positive light to others. I am powerful. And that's what I have for you, Pisces. Sending you love and light. Bye.